Fight hard, fight clean, touch him up.
Here we go, live.
To at his age, yeah, he's been pretty busy with the body back fall. Behind
Ching 2
a close fight, so you don't want.
for AJ not having it on his own.
There's a left hand. I think both guys actually taking it over.
Got it fairly wide, haven't you, Carl? I know Tony Bellew has too. Especially Anthony Joshua so fast. Left, right, left hook combat.
That's that.
Anthony Joshua. The Joshua
Answers with the right hand.
left through the guard.
Oh, good uppercut there.
Joshua misses with the right hand. Anthony Joshua, as we all know, never been down, amateur or pro. But there's some more.
Oh, it's on. It was a lazy jab. That's what you want to.
Nose of Silva.
Very loose to play a part in this.
Landing this jab right there that really knocked Jake back.
And we see that. Only one big shot to points.
Yeah, this
The match with the right hand. So a lot of focus on Joshua's.
They find a pretty busy pace.
Should hold the crowd like that. Traction. The glamorous. Looks in control, but up close as he tries the uppercut.
Wild left hand. Two. Left hook there. And a rough ball out of there. Combination from Silva.
Oh, another joystick right hand sends Joshua down. Anthony Joshua floored and hurt here in the 6th round.
Jake, how'd you feel in there?
I just felt flat, man. Not my best performance. I guess that happens in the sport. You know, you got to peak right at the right moment. You only get one night, one chance, and I messed that up, I guess. But congrats to Tommy, man. He deserves it. He fought tough, and I'll be back. Didn't think I'd ever have to make one of these videos, but it happens, I guess. This is still the best job in the world. Thank you all for the support. This was an amazing event, and I'll be back. No worries, cuz. Yes.
Punch perfect, yeah?
Punch perfect.
What was your reaction the first time and Gonu got dropped?
AJ's a banger. Listen, it's over, isn't it? Yeah. Just like you can see there. Punch perfect. Big props to AJ. Deserved it, isn't it?
John, can I get you as well? Can I hear your reaction?
It depends on both sides of how to play.
What made Joshua so good tonight?
It's so good. He trained a lot. He trained hard, so that's why
He nails in with a big right hand. I did not expect to see that, but Anthony Joshua, fair play to AJ. He's gone in there and he's done professional boxing proud. He's done himself proud. He's done himself
fight. I thought that it was a different Joshua. A Joshua who knew who he was now.
Yeah.
Where he was back, he was to a place where he didn't care about anything other than what he needed to care about. That he was in a very solemn place.
Yeah.
A place of pride, a place of where he had something to prove.
like unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a knockout. Do you know what I mean? That was absolutely spite.
A reflection of my own performance versus him being, super outstanding. I couldn't get my momentum going like I wanted to, and I just felt kind of flat. He was exactly the fighter that I expected him to be. I think his combinations were the thing that were a bit more impressive, but more so again, like it was a reflection of my own.
Got cut wide open. It was a mismatch against Anthony Joshua. So you got to respect the performances. We still got work to do, but just a massive.
What did you make of what AJ just produced?
You just said what it was, a devastating performance. I always felt whoever landed the first punch and the hurtful punch would win the fight, and that's how it turned out.
You could see both men came in.
Well, Anthony Joshua is heavily favored by many boxing legends and experts. Yet several high-profile names believe Jake Paul has a real fighting chance in Friday's heavyweight clash, with some even predicting a shocking knockout by the American underdog. British-to-time former world champion Joshua, now 36, insists there is absolutely no chance the fight goes the distance, saying, "It might last one round, it might last two, but he won't hear the final bell." The bookmaker's favorite added that the bout is a win-win for Paul because sharing the ring with him could make Jake stronger even in defeat, while for Joshua, the only acceptable outcome is a knockout. Paul, 28, is stepping into a heavyweight bout for just the second time in his career and has confidently stated he will stop Joshua in the 5th or 6th round. Olympic gold medalist and former WBO heavyweight champion Ray Mercer gave Paul some credit, but admitted he is hoping for a Joshua knockout, saying Paul can box, just not at the level of the elite fighters he's facing, adding that Jake might do well in tournaments like the Golden Gloves, but competing against champions is a different reality altogether. Mercer, now 64, bluntly said he hopes Joshua just decides to end it and knock Paul out. Two-time world heavyweight champion and former unified title holder Hasim Rahman also backed Joshua, pointing to the Brit's superior experience and saying the fight shouldn't even be competitive, adding that if Joshua doesn't dominate Paul and get him out within 1 or 2 rounds, serious questions need to be asked. Rahman stressed it should be an easy night, noting that Paul has never fought anyone remotely close to that level in their prime. Former American heavyweight contender Jerry Cooney acknowledged Paul's entertainment value but said the situation is starting to feel like a joke, questioning whether Joshua will simply do whatever he wants in the ring. Veteran Zimbabwean British boxer Derek Chisora predicted an early finish, saying Joshua had time off. This is an easy fight, and AJ won't go in there to play around, warning that Joshua must avoid being knocked out because that would be a lifelong nightmare, insisting AJ should end it within 3 rounds. He added that if the fight lasts longer than that, it doesn't mean he backs Paul. It raises questions about Joshua. Meanwhile, former UFC flyweight champion Demetrius Johnson leaned the opposite way, claiming Paul could knock Joshua out, pointing out that Joshua has been stopped before by short, unexpected shots like the overhand right from Andy Ruiz Jr., and believes Jake is capable of landing something similar. Johnson said if Joshua doesn't stay mobile and disciplined, Paul could catch him, adding that while Joshua can destroy Paul, he doesn't believe AJ will fight that way because he'll try to prove a point. He added that he believes Joshua will try to prove a point in the ring, before admitting, "Maybe I don't know anything. Maybe I don't know boxing at all. But I honestly feel Jake Paul could potentially knock out Anthony Joshua. I'm just saying it." 3-weight world champion Rolando "Rolly" Romero also backed his fellow American, saying, "I've got Jake Paul by knockout, and I'm not even joking." However, Tommy Fury, the only man to have beaten Paul in a professional boxing match, strongly disagreed with his brother Tyson and insisted Joshua will have far more than enough to win. "If I can beat Jake, then excuse my French. What the hell is Anthony Joshua going to do to him?" said the 26-year-old, adding that his father once said AJ could beat Paul with his hair, a claim he fully supports, insisting that even if Joshua entered the ring with a broken arm, the fight wouldn't last a minute. Former UFC champion Conor McGregor offered concern rather than a prediction, stating the fight should not even go ahead, saying that while Paul deserves respect for making the walk to the ring, the sport is extremely dangerous and should never be taken lightly. McGregor emphasized that Joshua is a massive, powerful heavyweight and recalled watching him from ringside, describing him as a devastating puncher, before concluding that in his opinion, the fight should not happen. Another former UFC fighter, and Paul's past opponent, Nate Diaz, said he is backing the man who beat him 2 years ago, explaining that Paul might get knocked out, but if he doesn't, then he believes Paul will win. Diaz, now 40, acknowledged Joshua as an incredible fighter and one of the best heavyweights ever, but argued that speed, footwork, and rhythm could trouble Joshua, adding that AJ doesn't like that style because he can be stiff at times and relies heavily on power. Meanwhile, former UFC fighter Matt Brown accused those predicting a Paul victory of making a safe, attention-seeking call, describing it as a win-win prediction where you either look like a genius if Paul wins or claim you never truly believed it if he loses, comparing it to Conor McGregor's bout with Floyd Mayweather, where wrong predictions are forgotten but bold calls are remembered. Brown, 44, concluded by saying that picking Jake Paul to beat Anthony Joshua does not make someone a fight